Hello? Hello? Okay. I can't see anything, but it says we're connecting. Don't know what happened. Oh, she's smiling again. I don't know what happened, but I'm just thankful we're back.
All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, I'll talk to you shortly. I'm going to try to get somebody on here.
Okay.
Now, why isn't they not letting me call? This is bad.
Whole bunch of people waiting on here.
Yeah, but we were connected and got disconnected some kind of way, so it's acting up right now.
Who was that? Tootie and Jason?
Well, Rachel, Tootie can't be on for some reason, so I'm trying to. Thanks for picking back up. Something went wrong just now, and we lost the connection.
Something went wrong?
Yep.
Okay, hold on, okay?
Okay.
I'm gonna walk you to the room.
Thank you.
Hi, Diane. Hey, Sharon.
Hey, Sharon. Hi, Diane. I'm trying to get Rachel and Jason.
Hello.
Yes, I'm right here.
Ready?
I'm ready.
Sign two.
Okay.
Mr. Dupree?
Yes.
So, did something happen with the other tablet?
It sure did. But I got everybody and I got you now, so I appreciate this. If you don't mind switching it out, I don't know what happened. So mine is up and was all bright and bushy, bright-eyed today.
Was she?
Yep. So
they said she loved that picture.
Yeah, she did.
All right.
See, there she is.
All right. Jimmy, thanks for showing the picture.
Oh, you're welcome.
Hi, pretty lady.
Thanks again, Miss Maya.
No problem.
Okay, so see, Mom is looking right at us today, and she's been all day. She's been talking to people.
Where's the picture at?
That's a good question. Well, what they're gonna do? It's in the room.
Okay.
But we're gonna bring part of her daily activities. They're gonna bring it in and have somebody sit with her with the picture. But
what's that behind her though on the wall?
That's not it.
That's not it.
No, because it's a black frame with a white mat. I went to Michael's and got it.
Thank you, Jimmy.
Oh, you're welcome. So I'm trying to see where's Jason. Let me try to get Jason again, and I'll try to get Rachel. But Tootie said.
Her flat screen TV. Tootie said what? where the old TV used to be, but they mounted them now. The faces wall.
Yeah, they when they renovated the room, they put new TVs in.
Yeah, that's
Because I remember the last time I've forgotten that they renovated the room, but I was thinking about that old tube TV.
Does she have a TV in her room now, though?
Yeah, she does.
Of her own?
Yes. Everybody's got it.
TV
No, she doesn't need anything.
Right. Lyla Dupree. Hi.
So I'm gonna make you big first, Sharon. Go ahead and holler at her and see if you can get her attention.
Hi, Mom. It's your girl, Sharon. How you doing? Sharon Dupree saying hi to you. Can you look at me and say hi? I love you. How you doing? You looking up? I'm so glad to see you. See your beautiful smile. Did you see the picture of Mama? What do you think about it?
So she pointed at it, and when she first saw it, she said, "Hey," and started pointing at it and was grinning.
Oh, wow.
Diane's your turn. I'm just trying to give everybody a chance. I make it big on this screen. I don't know what Mom sees, but.
Hi, Mom. Let me get this. Hi, Mom. Miss Lyla. Let me see your eyes. Let me see your eyes. Let me see your smile. Who is it? Mom. It's your daughter. What's her name, Jimmy?
Miss Betty, I think, yeah.
Hi, Miss Betty. She's going to answer the mom, not Miss Betty. Hi, Miss Lyla.
See? Sharon, we can see your ceiling.
Yeah, take the necklace off.
Oh, okay. Hey, Mommy.
Yeah.
Miss Lyla.
Yeah. Miss Betty. Yeah. Okay. Hi.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah. Wait a minute, somebody called me. Hold on. I was going to mute it for a minute because I've been waiting for this call all day.
Okay. Well, I tried to get Jason, but he's not answering.
Okay.
And I've tried to get Rachel, and she's not answering. And Tootie is not available.
I'll just turn it down because I can't get the mute. Okay, I got to call her back.
Yeah, where's Mom? Don't tell me she's dropped off again. We can't win the day. Some days is better than others. Can y'all see Mom?
No. No, she gone.
Wow.
Hey, Lucretia. Well, but she looks good. She looks good today, so.
Yeah, well, she was in a good mood. I mean, but that's. I'm going to try to call them real quick. Maybe they'll come back in the room.
Okay.
But they keep dropping out. So it's parts of the building. I don't know what the signal, because we were on earlier, then we were off. And,
Right.
And when I was trying to get everybody else, it just kind of blew up. So let me try to get her real quick.
Hey, I'm going to drop the down. I'm going to hit Diane. Can you hear me?
She got you on hold.
Oh, she got me on hold.
Yeah, because something's going on with work. So she's working at the same time. So just hold on 1 second. She'll hear you when she All right, now FutureCare is gone completely. So they lost the signal. So let's see if I can get her back. Diane's back. Is she back? Well, who's this? I'm looking at somebody. Oh, there. Diane's back. Okay.
Diane.
You on mute. Oh, Tiffany, if I could speak to somebody in activities, please. Thank you. Sharon, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, because Diane's still on mute. See if I can try calling them back and see if that manages. Maybe somebody will hear ringing. Miss Princess, this is Jim Dupree. Just like you know, we lost the connection again. It just keeps cutting us off for some reason today. If somebody could come back in the room and try it again, we'd appreciate it before our time comes up, runs up. So just want you to know we lost the signal for the FaceTime with our mom. Miss Dupree, thank you.
That's all you can do, Jim.
Yeah, she just stepped out of the office. So I got all the pictures, and what I'm going to do is when at your convenience, you can stop by and pick one up.
Okay.
All right, so if you need my address, I'll give you my address.
Okay.
So I got everything done today, and I got the digital files, which are real big files, but I got an electronic file too, so I'll make sure everybody gets a copy. I'm going to hold off for a minute to after you get your picture before I send that digital file out. For a couple of reasons, because you know people get stuff twisted. There was a picture of mom and dad at one time on the internet, and somebody asked the question, "When was that picture taken?" And without going into details who posted it, they posted, "Oh, that's a picture from World War II," and that's not true. Dad was a World War I veteran, and the picture he had on, that's a picture with him, mama, and his mother. That was from World War I. That's a World War I picture. That's a big difference. It's about a 35-year difference.
Right.
And I had to tell the person, if you don't know, why don't you ask one of the older people in the family who might know before you post something and be dead wrong with it. You know, because it changes the whole narrative. Dad was not a World War II veteran. He's a World War I veteran. He's a Tuskegee Institute student. He studied under George Washington Carver. That's a big difference. You got to get it right. So I can see what happened. The picture, as soon as you put the digital picture out, it'll be all over the internet. Before you know it, have been taken. It'll be somebody's the wrong name. You know what I mean? The wrong location. And we're not going to do that. We're going to make it out, put it out, and make sure people that get it understand what it is before it just goes out any kind of way. Because it just, some of the young folks just don't really care. They just post it and it be all backwards.
Right. You know, I knew Dad served in one of those. The question was, Jacob didn't serve in any of the wars, did he?
Who?
Jacob, his father.
Probably not.
I'm trying
there wasn't any war. Jacob would have been born like at the end of the Civil War.
Okay. So what I'm trying to find out is if we have any males that fought in the Civil War, because then they have to, we could petition for grant something.
Yeah, no, he was. Yeah, if Dad was born 1894, even if you took 30 years and assumed that his father was 30 years old, that would have made him being born about 1864, would have been at the tail end of the Civil War. So he wasn't old enough to be in the Civil War. And there wasn't any wars between the Civil War, and the, the Spanish-American War, come to think of it. But I don't think he was a veteran. Dad was the veteran. Because Dad was the one that had all the book smarts, and he's the one that went to school and studied in the Carver and all that. But it's a big story, and it's a shame that, you know, the younger ones don't bother to ask anybody. They just go on, oh, that was a World War II picture. No, it wasn't. World War I. There's a big difference between World War II and World War I. World War II ended just 10 years before I was born. World War I was at the end, turn of the century pretty much, from early 1900s. So that picture of Dad and Mom was probably 1918. That picture was taken.
Wow.
So that's a whole. For World War II, we would have had to be in the 1940s.
Such a lovely person, wasn't she?
Yeah.
Mama was a lovely person.
So when I looked at that picture, I'll be honest with you, you'll see it because I really didn't look at it too good till I got into the printer's office. And when we took it out, because I didn't want nothing to go wrong, I left it in the bag. Just so when I get there, I explained to them, so we're going to open it for the first time. It's probably going to be very delicate. And we're all ready. And when they looked at the picture, they saw that they thought it was stains at the bottom. And they went, it looked like it's touching the glass. This might be an issue. But then when they took the cardboard completely off, the picture just popped off the frame.
Wow, that's a blessing.
And so I just thought, wow, that's kind of weird. And they just kind of were taken aback for a second. It was perfect. It was actually just kind of faded in those spots. So they just went, they scanned it right away, and then I went to another room, a planning room with them. They brought in this big scanned image, the same actual size image, and they took a highlighter and they start marking up stuff. We're gonna take this out, take this out, take that out, take that out, get rid of this stain here, put more contrast in the face. It wasn't a whole lot they could do because by it being hand colored, it kind of changes the tint in the picture, so they couldn't alter it the same kind of way. So that's even when that picture was new, it kind of looked like that because in the old days they used to hand tint the pictures.
But I think it's beautiful, Jimmy.
When I saw it, it really looks good, and you'll see. So, where'd Diane go? She's still there. I'm gonna try to call her one more time because
She's still on the call. She's still on the call. But I'm so appreciative that you were able to get that done.
Well, I had 2 places lined up, and it turned out they could do it all in the first place, which was perfect. I didn't have to go a second stop, and that saved us a whole lot of time and some money. So they had to pay them more money. Tiffany again just trying to get somebody in activity. Thank you. So
3:30, you might not. They might have came and got. I don't know.
No, they won't come. She'll say something. She won't just take it away. But I think some days it's like that wireless signal just is better than other days. And we're in a bed.
You know what? I just hope if I put one of the 5G towers on that senior citizen building because it'll kill off so many people in there.
Yeah, well, we don't. The catch with all is we don't have any idea what anybody's doing right now. Nothing. No. Oh, I got one other. And let me try. I had by mistake by her sending me that letter today from the people. I have her cell phone number right here.
But if you can't get through, don't worry about it.
No, I got her cell. If she answers her cell phone, the boss sent me those pictures of the sub.
Oh, you talking about that?
Yeah, and so now I got her cell phone number, so I can just call her directly. I hope we're gonna find out real quick. And this is if they doing these all over the facility. I don't know how many more iPads they have, but they're probably doing them simultaneously a lot of different places.
And you know the
Hello,
sad
Miss
part.
Desi. Hello, Miss Desi. So, oh. You sure did. Missed it. Wait a second. Miss Desi, this is Jim Dupree. Just call me. We keep losing the connection with my mother today. If somebody could step back in the room and try to reconnect us, so we were on for a hot minute and it's cut us off. So before our time runs out, if somebody could come in, we would appreciate it. Right now, it is 3:35. Thank you. So when her phone answered, hello, then went, hello, hello. So I knew I had her right. Then she says, gotcha. It's like, oh, shit. That's all you need. So I got you. So anyway, there was something. Oh, I'll wait till Diane comes back and fill you in on the sending packages to Mom. It's nothing big. Actually, they anything we want to do, they pretty much say to the school.
I like the idea.
Yeah.
You know.
So they just want to make sure that what they will do is they will in the activities office. If we send something and postmark it to Desi Prince in care of Mom, then she will personally see that Mom gets it, and they'll open it up and make sure if it's closed and stuff like that.
Okay.
If you order it from Amazon, that's fine. So just make sure it's addressed to Mom in room 236, and she should get it. But the thing they want to be sure if they can get it, if it's ever addressed to her, she would personally take an interest in making sure that Mom gets it. So that's what they did today. I thought she got the little white lady, Miss Millie, to go in. Hey, so they didn't get the message. And she's smiling pretty.
Fast, I didn't hear any voices.
Oh, thank you for checking again. That is super wonderful. Look at how she's smiling today. She looks extra pretty. You look extra pretty, Mommy. I'm waving at you. You gonna wave back? You gonna wave at me today? Can you see me? You gonna wave at me? I see that hand. You're laughing at me, but you're gonna wave at me. Did you see the picture of Mama today? Did you see your mother? The picture of your mommy today? Mine. That's Lyla. Can you see Sharon how every now and then the picture gets kind of fuzzy? I mean, she's real sharp and she'll get fuzzy. That's the signal is like getting stronger, getting weaker, getting stronger, getting weaker. Even as it gets lighter and darker, if you look at it real good, there's just not a good connection day for wireless signals and that, because you got in that hospital they got all kinds of interference. So she's smiling, looking pretty. Yep. I'll try one more time for Jason. So we tried, and I'll try one more time for Rachel. And we'll see what happens. And Mom is still looking up. She's looking up at us and smiling. Mommy.
I miss you.
She looks up when you call her name.
Girl, Fern and your boy Jimmy, we here together. Hi, Mom.
You gonna wave at us? You gonna wave? Did you see the picture of Mama today? And she waves every now and then. You gonna wave at us? That hand is moving like she wants to wave it.
What you think about, Mama? Hey, Mom, what you want us to send you? What you want? Tell us what you want. Don't think all of it. Oh, get all right.
Uh-oh, she must have company in there. You got company, Mom? You watching your TV today? That was her laughing, sir.
She's probably going to make a full recovery at some point. You know?
We can hope.
But one thing sometimes another one will step up, huh?
Yeah, we can really hope. I mean, she was very active and animated when she saw that picture today. But something's got her attention now. Somebody either in the room or the TV's got it.
But if she's no longer on Cumulus, if she have stuff with vitamin K now, or we just, I'm
Now, what vitamin K causes the blood to clot, correct? And they gave her Coumadin to thin her blood. So even though she's off Coumadin, we probably don't want to give her anything that'll make it clot again.
You know, I've been hearing good things about this stuff. It's called CMOS.
Yeah.
From Dr. Seth, and how it help to bring a woman back from having brain problems.
Mm-hmm.
But I tried to bust a little bit of Debbie, she intervened. I was just trying to get Mom back.
I understand. What
I just
where can you get CMOS now that Sebby is dead? He was claiming his brand was the only brand that worked, right? His mom again, she's looking at us.
He trusted his sources with that one. He trusted the sources.
Mm-hmm.
I got red CMOS, and you get there's a whole lot of different varieties of it.
Yeah.
Chemo, which is white. I have the red CMOS for that.
Mm-hmm.
Has more consent.
Does it? Do you remember the people at the health concern where Sandy used to work?
Yes, on Charles Street.
Yeah, then they moved to Towson, and then they moved up off of Valley Road. Leslie, the owner, just died.
Really? Where's Sandy? Is she still
Sandy passed away before they moved out of Towson.
What drugs?
I don't know. That's a good question. Sandy became a mystic herbologist. So if you ask Sandy about a herb, like you say, Sandy, I need to get some chickweed. What's a good herb for losing weight? She would do this. Can you see that?
Yeah, I remember that.
Like she was going off to the spirits to find the answer, and she would go, "Oh, You need sick weed. Yeah, right, Sandy. You know, you got to work this thing, so go ahead and do what you have to do. But, you know,
But you know, she breastfed her daughter for 6 years.
well, they were probably very close then.
But that child is extremely intelligent.
I wouldn't doubt that. She was got everything her mother had. Yeah. Look at mom, she messing with that doll.
I did send Avon a picture before it was reproduced. She was happy to get that, you know.
Mm-hmm. Then
I mean, you know, on the phone.
Yeah.
I think he sent Edgar a copy. I understand he's in the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
He had a stroke.
Yeah, I just think that we'll get the good one out there, or if people are happy with what they got, that's fine.
Yeah.
So there's a difference.
Oh yeah. You know, wanted her to have a picture. I'm back.
Okay.
Yeah, somebody called me about
be careful.
that stuff. Hey Diane. Yes. Trying to get something with some raw celery and you know, Bernadette taught me that it has selenium in it and it'll keep you from fainting. Well, she had her. We'll find out the test results on Tuesday. So we got to see what's wrong. So, you know, if something's wrong, you know, we'll find out in a couple of days. I'm just praying that everything's okay. But yeah.
So Don, did you hear anything about what we were talking about? Could you hear us?
No, I had to mute y'all because I was on the line with I was on the phone with Wilhelmina.
Oh, okay.
Wilhelmina, Washington.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, just, you know.
So I was saying that they were, Miss Desi said if we send a package to the facility, if we address it to mom, to her, in care of mom, she will personally see that mom gets the stuff that's in the package.
Yes, I was reading what Rachel was saying about sending stuff directly there. My concern was what, you know, is they gonna log it and they gonna make sure she gets it.
That's why Miss Desi says send it to her.
Yeah, that'll work.
But if you send it through Amazon and can't put her name on it, mom will ultimately get it, but she was gonna personally step up to see that mom got her stuff and it got logged in and all that stuff. So, you know, it's a question of preference. I just thought to make it simple. I understand Rachel's thought. She's not coming out to do any shopping, so she's not going in any stores. Rachel don't do that. So Rachel's going to buy something online and then have it shipped right there. So that's her prerogative.
Right, exactly.
So or we, you know, so that's fine.
I think the best way is to go ship that in my iPad, but you know, after the dog turned missing from the room, that nice dog, I really don't trust anything really expensive being up in there, honestly. Wow. Yeah. I don't think I would put an iPad in there. But so mom could communicate with us if you can. You're right, you can. But she wouldn't know how, Sharon. Look at my baby.
She moved it so we could see it better.
Let me see the baby eyes. Let me see your eyes, Lyla. Kiss her. Give her a kiss.
You can hear that's her laughing. Are you gonna wave at us, mommy? Miss Lyla, you gonna wave at us? Are you getting sleepy?
Hey, is there an attachment that we could hook an iPad up to her flat screen TV so she could see us better?
Well, her TV's probably not that big. I don't know. In this, I know they got iPads, and she like right now she can see something, and she probably can see whoever's talking, so she sees me. You gonna wave at me, mommy? Then if you say something, Sharon, your picture should get bigger. Or if Diane says something, your picture should get bigger.
I'm letting Diane go because she's been on the phone for a minute. That's to give mom Diane. I don't see nothing. Hello. Miss Lyla, pretty lady. Look, mother. Hey, Mom, look at my glory. Mom. Mommy.
Then she'll look up in a second and see.
Stop calling me that. You got your contacts. You made for. I can't hear you. I'm gonna keep the one that I got. Miss Patty. Yeah. How you doing? How you doing? Look at Bob. I see you. Still got your day. Mom looks so pretty in that blouse. Her complexion is like gold.
She heard that.
Beautiful lady. Pretty lady. Hey, pretty lady. Hey, lady. Look at this. Hey, pretty lady. Look, she tapping the doll. Tap, tap, tap. But I think I'm going to look for a doll for Mom, a Bible, and maybe a blouse or two. Pair more pants.
I don't know if she by now, if she needs new slippers,
I'm
some
sure
warm socks.
Yeah.
Would you like some socks? Want some slippers? Golden slippers?
Mom really wants sling bags. Remember she used to wear the sling bags?
Mm-hmm.
Little sling bag, the little heel, and her pull-on pants.
And she's looking at us and smiling now. So every now and then she just, you know. So, did you see Mama's picture?
Yeah, that picture was beautiful.
Yeah, did you see Mama's picture today?
Karen, who told you Ezra was sick? Huh? Karen? Anybody told me Ezra was sick? Oh, yeah. Say he fell and hit his head on the zinc. Oh, my God. Had a stroke and an aneurysm. Oh, my God. And he had a lot of strokes.
Look how Mom is looking at you said that.
After third or fourth one. He eavesdropped. Look at his.
Mm-hmm. We see you.
You eavesdropping, Mom? Jimmy the right?
You couldn't hear you, Diane.
I said because we said the word Ezra, the name Ezra.
Yeah.
That's why.
And she looked right up. That's why I just be looking to see what kind of reaction. So that woman, did you hear what I said about Miss Millie? When she took the picture in, and mom got really excited. They said they'd never seen her that excited before.
But she probably knows she know that face.
Yeah.
She knows I know that person.
Yeah.
That's amazing. How it jog her memory.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to work. Tired of working, y'all. Tired of working.
Come on out of there.
I know. Tracy got 4 weeks, and I'm telling you, I don't care who they get in here. They're not going to work me no harder than I'm working. What they going to do? I better retire. But I want to do all day. Right?
Yeah.
Right. Well, Wilhelmina for like 7 years.
Hmm?
I haven't talked to Wilhelmina in like 7 years.
Wow.
She down in Decca now, DC.
Uh-huh.
And I know them girls giving her, white girls giving her money for the money. She heard that?
Yeah.
She all in the bed.
Who had the mommy just now?
What's going on?
No, Mom hit the baby's head, hit Mom on the chin for a second.
Oh.
You okay?
Madison.
That baby bumped your head? That baby bumped his head? He bumped his head. Yeah, that's what happened.
Give him a kiss, Ma. Give him a kiss. Give the baby a kiss, Ma. Miss Lyla. Can you get a baby a kiss, please? Not Miss Betty, Miss Lyla. The Yola. The pretty lady. Excuse me. Look at my. Yeah, you. I see you.
Well, they give us a little more time. We're up to 4 o'clock almost.
I see.
So that's kind of a blessing. We lucked up today.
Yeah. Jimmy, did you listen to the song?
Yes, actually, I put it in my timeline.
Ooh, is that a beautiful song?
Yeah, because I get a lot of good stuff from people, but they sharing it in personal messages, and I'm saying, why not just put it on your timeline and everybody can see it?
I did.
Yeah, I don't hide it anymore, and I don't care what the subject matter is. If it's important to me, I put it up there.
What is this song? It's Trey Songz. How many more times? I sent it to you. Oh, okay. Yeah. That's so beautiful, and it's telling the truth.
Yeah, I just put it out on my page. I don't care.
It's the truth.
You know, if you got a problem with it, then you obviously have a problem with black folks.
Yeah.
So I put it up there, and I'm not trying to be offensive to anybody, but the truth is the truth. So what are you gonna do? It's
a beautiful song, and it ain't no lie. Okay. Now I was shocked when I looked up, and the first thing I saw was Freddie Gray, but I'm like, hey, it's what's happening.
Yeah.
They're not lying.
And it's actually it's new ones every day. So if you look real good, it's every day something's happening.
Hey Jimmy. Mm-hmm. So oh wow. Wait a minute. What was I gonna tell you? Where did you get the pictures like you were dancing? My Lord. No flavor.
That's not the worst one I've ever had. I had one where a white woman was teaching hip hop dancing.
I saw that.
That one makes you want to club her to death. I'm serious. I would beat her to death like I beat a club of seal.
I wanted to anything to them. Share that with me. What? The picture you're talking about. Yes, it's horrible.
I just put it. It's on my. Yeah, you can just grab it and send it to her. But it's just, it is horrible. It's just white people, learning how to do black dance. They rename them. They give them names. Yeah. And now we're doing the 12-step hip hop. And it's like, please, it's like Diane's response was really funny. She said something like chicken with no seasoning. Because it's just they kind of got the moves, but it's not really the moves. You know what I mean? It's real mechanical, and it ain't got no feeling, no nothing. It's just they learn how to do some dances, and look at this. They look so unnatural. Where'd Diane go? Hold on.
Hey, mommy, hi, Mom. Oh, you look so good. We're waiting for the doctor to tell us we can come see you. What you want me to bring, Mom? With the yogurt and a banana? I know you put some donuts and let me bring you the cake Diane bring.
So I hope maybe that means so Diane is all for it now. You see her box?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't see Diane. Mom got really big. I just see you. Hey, Mom.
Because she was tapping. If she taps again, but if you touch the bottom right-hand corner of her picture, she'll fill up the whole screen.
Mom, so good. You know that? I love you. I think Diane's coming back. It's just me, Mom, Jimmy, and Sharon.
Yep. So Diane's phone might have died.
Oh, yeah.
So this is good, though. We got a nice long visit with Mom, and she's up, and she's dressed, and she got to see the picture, and they said she was very talkative today anyway. Earlier today, she was very active and very talkative.
She only talks when she want to talk.
Yeah.
Most of the time, she don't have nothing to say.
Or said it so many times. I mean, at some point you just get tired of it. I find that as I get older, sometimes I just become more dismissive of things. Some things just aren't, you just let it go. It's just not even worth it. So in her case, she's probably at a point where she just dismisses a lot. Uh-oh. Who's that coming in?
I don't know. I'm going to sit up. I've been laying down the whole time. I had a big...
Hey, Mommy. How you doing? This Betty. Her name would be Betty. trying one more time to get Jason. Try one more time to get Rachel while we got time. So we see what happens. Jason's probably working. Diane was, her phone might have died. And Miss Betty holding down the fort.
Don't come out and see Mom. But there she is.
She's there. She's just sitting peacefully.
She loves all babies.
Yep.
Gives us something to do.
Well, she can focus in on them too, so that's the thing.
Yeah. There's something else I can give her. I'm going to really think about what I can give her that she can focus on. She can still read, you know.
I know she was. Hopefully she can still read.
She can still read now. She hasn't been able to write her name for quite a while, though. She used to do that, but last year she stopped writing her name. But she can still read, you know, like I got her books because Monday just said to me, bring me some books. So that's my books. And reading with her, you know, but she kind of like lost interest in that. I got to find something else to stimulate her mentally.
Yeah, well, I'm just thinking about how she lost the use of her right arm and right hand. Uh-oh, and then she's got it back.
Yeah.
Is that Miss Maya?
Yes, sir.
Is it that time already? Time does fly when you're having fun. So we understand and we appreciate the time we had. So thank you very much as always.
No problem.
And you have a good weekend and just be safe, all right?
Thank you. You too, Mr. Dupree.
Thank you, Miss Maya.
You're welcome.
Yes,
Okay.
So we're waving at Mom. Goodbye, Mommy. See you Tuesday.
See you Tuesday, Mom.
Be good.
Yes, goodbye, Mom.
See you later, Mommy. And she laughed that time, Sharon.
Bye, Mom.
See you later. Be good. You gonna wave bye-bye?
Love you, Mom.
You gonna wave bye-bye at us?
Love you, Mom.
Okay, Miss Mom. We're good.
Okay.
You gonna wave bye-bye? See you later. Bye-bye. She ain't doing that, boys. See you, Mommy.
See you.
All right, see you later, Miss Mom.
Okay.
Thanks again.
Okay, Lee. I'll try and make it over tomorrow. I'll call you first.
Okay, that's good. And I'll text you my phone number. Let me hang this thing up and stop the record button.